2016. I wouldn't necessarily say it sucked, but it had a lot that I didn't like about it. 2016 came off the tail end of me having to leave my home in New Zealand, my son being born prematurely 10 weeks, my wife dying 6 weeks after that. A lot happened right before 2016, and I feel like most of 2016 was just me surviving. And in some ways I feel like I still am just surviving, but I feel like, if anything, 2016 has made me not wish 2017 will be better, but it's made me want to make 2017 better. And here we are, it's actually January 8th, we're 8 days into the new year of 2017, and I haven't written any New Year's resolutions because, like many people, I suck at them. I mean, seriously, I almost never ever do any of my New Year's resolutions. I forget about them. I usually write them on a scratch piece of paper that I put somewhere in private so not even the people closest to me can see, because I know they'll see them and be like, wow, you really kind of botched that one, didn't you? Or wow, well, we're close to the end of the year, you're not gonna pull that one off. I'm curious really if I just do something different, if I put my New Year's resolutions out there for everyone to hear and see, maybe I'll actually do them this year. So here are my New Year's resolutions for 2017. First and foremost is actually to move out of my parents' place. I've been living with them this past year after my wife died and my son was born premature. I could not have survived without my parents' help. Mom and Dad, I love you guys, you're awesome. I don't know what would have happened to me without you guys. So, but the time's come where I think it's ready for me to go to the next phase. I've reopened my business as a filmmaker and a photographer, and I think it's just time to take the next step for my son and I, who's 17 months old now, for us to have our own home. The second and probably the most challenging New Year's resolution I have, one that's very common with a lot of people, the one I always never succeed at, is to not necessarily lose weight, but have a healthy lifestyle. And as a result of that, I hope in this year to lose 50 pounds. I'm a little less than 50 pounds overweight, and I really want to change that. As a single dad, I want my son to see me having a healthy lifestyle. As he gets older, I want to be able to play with him without me getting tired from being heavy. I want to be able to be with him as much as I can. I've just discovered with the passing of my wife just how precious time is and how we never have as much of it as we hope with the people we love. And so I wanted to make sure I do everything I can to make sure I can spend as much time as possible with my son. So 2017, planning to have a healthy lifestyle, exercise, eat right, cook right for him. I want him to see me living healthy, so he'll want to live healthy, and I'm gonna do that this year. Thirdly, my profession is a creative one, but I don't often get to do something creative for myself. So I want to do something creative with video and photography once a week. That might be a vlog, a short film. I'm really not quite sure yet. I just know once a week I'm doing something and I'm putting it out there for everyone to see, but it's really because I want to and I need to. Fourth, this may sound strange, but I really want to cuss less. I feel like in privacy with some close people, I let a lot of profanity come out, and I feel like sometimes that's a reflection of what's in my heart, and I really just want to try to be better in how I speak. I want it to be more respectful. I want it to be more appropriate for I don't cuss in front of my son, but I want to make sure it's not something I have to turn on and off in my head, that, oh, it's okay to let it slide now, and now it's not. I want to never have to worry about that, because I just don't want to talk like that. So cuss less, cuts not at all, hopefully. Journaling, writing has been like one of the most therapeutic things for me this past year after my wife died, and I want to do that every day. I found it is just so therapeutic. It helps me creatively, helps me really flesh out what's in my head, and sometimes I don't make time for it, sometimes I do, but man, when I do, I feel such a difference in my day. So I really want to journal every day this year. Last but not least, and this is probably the most challenging, I've been putting this off for a year now. My wife had started a book that she got a couple chapters done that was kind of about our lives and the crazy journey we've been on. You can see more about that in previous vlogs we've done and ones that are upcoming. But I've known that I'm supposed to and that I want to finish it. And I have procrastinated so much on it because it was hard trying to pick up where she left off, and it hurt. I would just break down so often just trying to finish this book that she began. And I'm resolved to, at least a rough draft, finish it this year, to finish the book that she started. So it's about our lives, and again, the journey we've been on, everything that's happened with leukemia, moving to a different country, being filmmakers, having our son come into the world prematurely, and just surviving such crazy circumstances. But I plan to finish a rough draft of that this year. So that's 2017 for me. I hope it's a year where I can look back and just say, I did it. I did it. So, 2017, let's do this.